Good afternoon, all. CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Tuesday afternoon, September 10th. We are looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and the NQ. Wow, talk about price action all over the map today. The bottom line is this. ES and NQ are in 3-day balance. Okay? Here's ES. Here's NQ. Friday, Monday, Tuesday. Right? We came out of the inside day to the upside, put the daily back to balance. Righty, however, still down. One time framing down, 7 days. Now, did the inside day down pay for righty? Somewhat early. Did the inside day up pay for ES? Not really. Paid more in NQ, especially later, but it's just one big balance. Great ranges again. I am very happy with the ranges. $6 in ES, over close to 7 in NQ. So I have no problem with the ranges. They give you multiple opportunities. And again, the volume's horrific. 35 million so far in SPY. What these ranges do, though, is create some really weird price action in MGI. So first we gap higher. We fill it. Then we go trend down. ES had 2 decent sets of single prints in B and in E, only to take them back. And then actually try to go trend up late in the day, take that back, both ES and NQ. And then we do probe to the upside. I'm not using it. ES did not get, I want at least 40-cent probe to the upside above the previous high. We didn't get it. NQ, however, I'm using A's high as a price spike. Even though we didn't hold trend, the market attempted to spike higher in J. K and L barely got below A's high, and they kept going. So for me, A's high is going to be important tomorrow in NQ. I didn't use L's high for a price probe. I'm trying to be specific on numbers. I want minimum 21 points, which is half a dollar in NQ. We only got about 18, and the same in ES and SPY. We only got about, we didn't get the 40 cents that I want above where we probed from. We got 36 cents. Yeah, it was close, but just like my POCs, where I don't use 8 wide, I'm going to do that with these probes. So, in essence, all ES has to lean on is today's high and low. NQ, same thing, except for A's high as a price spike. And righty also only days high and low, as they don't have a 9 wide POC. So what does that mean for tomorrow? It means once the number comes out, or even at 9:30, there's not much to lean on inside of today's range. So if the market comes in, it's going to rip through these levels, I think. So if it comes in. So keep that in mind. I had a good day. I did blow up an account in H period. We'll go over that in a minute. But overall, I did okay. That was a funded account. I never thought the market would take back as much as it did. And even though the value was higher, overlapping higher all day, I didn't think, especially when NQ had kept their POC down here at one point, I didn't think that we had POC at half back at one point. It was 6 wide. And I just didn't, I thought we might get an afternoon rally high, and that's where I got hurt in H. But in A period, I took the first trade of the day, we actually shorted ES. I tried to front run the overnight high. Now, I could have made just under 2 points. Didn't take it off. I ended up losing 2 points. Not a big deal. As soon as they got it, I'm like, okay, that's it. I did long NQ. I missed getting the overnight high in NQ. But I did long on a pullback after it got the overnight high, which turned out to be a nice trade. And then I flipped short in NQ to fill the gap in A. And I got that. I took a long in B thinking we'd pop the top. I was wrong. Took it off. It's only a 1 lot, 10-point loss. But I did fantastic to take out A's low on a 5 lot. That was a nice touchdown trade. And then after that, I ebb and flowed some shorts since we had started one-time framing down. C period also was short NQ. as I still thought the tempo was acting good to get the IB low, which we got. Excuse me, I got that trade. Well, first I was ebb and flow in it. It didn't get the IB low right away. And then I took another 5 lot. So like I told the room, what I'm trying to do now, my favorite trades, those staple trades like the overnight, one-time framing, and then the IB, I'm trying to size up. And I did that in B period to take out A's low. Now I didn't up here. Thank goodness. I only had the 1 lot when I thought we were going to pop it. I don't know why, but it was only a 1 lot. It only cost me 10 points. Down here, though, I took a 5 lot to break A's low, and I took a 5 lot to break B's low. So both those trades paid very well. I did take a long to stop the one-time framing. The way it was acting, they couldn't go hold. They weren't going trend or anything. NQ did not go trend down the way ES did in B period, and I made money on that. And then I shorted ES to get the IB low. And then I longed NQ in E against, what did I write here? What I wrote Friday. Oh, against Friday's, I longed E period. Now I got paid on it. Against the lower end of the upper distribution from Friday, because that's the first time they were trying to get into it. And I made money. Now, we eventually did go trend, but prior to that, I did okay. Now, I took a short in G period, thinking it could be the afternoon rally high in NQ. I did well on that. Now, H is where I got in trouble. I shorted. I'm trying to think where I shorted, because I put it in bigger increments now. Forgot exactly where I started it, but I really thought, I'm trying to think where it was. Might have been, I forget exactly where I started, but I added, and then I went full boat below the opening, and then I used the opening as my out, and I blew up a funded account, which I wasn't happy about. And then in J period, I actually took a long to get the IB high, which worked, in NQ. And then I shorted it, thinking we wouldn't go trend, which we didn't. So I did okay on that. So overall, the day was good. I just blew up an account that I had been doing well in. I didn't give the market enough room to breathe. And more importantly, I just didn't think we were going to go do what we did this afternoon, to be honest with you. So after J period, I didn't do anything. And I watched it. As far as destinations, we just have today's high of 06 in ES and today's low of 48.25. Okay, not using L's high. In SPY, today's high is 549.15. Today's low is 543.38. So great range again, but not a lot to lean on if we stay inside of today's range. So what's going to be important before I get to the chart? What's going to be important for tomorrow? Well, since you don't have much to lean on, you want to open above value, right? Even though I'm not using L's high, they did probe. So you'd like to open up above L's high and value high and keep that. If you do, you could attack Friday's high and maybe come out of balance up. However, if you don't do that and you open up inside value, again, there's a vacuum here. You could easily trade at yesterday's low. Now, again, today's low. Today's low is not the big one. Neither is yesterday's. It's Friday's. That's my balance low. Don't forget, the overnight is still the monthly low in September. So it took a lot of work, as you can see, for ES to even get into the upper distribution. NQ, firmly in the upper distribution. But it's the same thing with NQ. You want to stay above A's high and value high. That's where the price spike is. If you do, good chance to come out of balance to the upside. If you don't, right back, sucked inside of here, and we'll see what happens at the other end of today's low. But again, it's Friday's low, which is the balance low. So that all remains to be seen. Again, this is what we're talking about starting at 9:15. I don't care where the market trades at 8:30 with CPI. I want to know what the overnight high and low is, but that's not going to tell me anything of as far as what I want to do. 9:30 is going to tell me, but depending on where we are, what I want to do. Okay? This is a long video. I apologize. I didn't realize how long. And then on the chart, so the upside day, inside day, really didn't pay much in ES. Horrible volume, 36 million right now. So again, we're kind of stuck. We are right below the 50, even though we traded above it. And the 20-day moving average is up at 554. Hope you guys and gals had a good day trading. Thank you so much for liking and subscribing to this channel. Come check us out at camelbacktrading.org. Enjoy your evening, and we will speak prior to the opening tomorrow.